Hey guys, welcome back to Fit After 50. Welcome to today's workout. Welcome to our basement. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm taking you through today's workout. Today, we are finally reaching the final week of our 4-week series of building strength at home. Check out the playlist at the end. You can follow through from the beginning. So today is the day that we're finally going to try to max out and leave about 2 or 3 repetitions in the tank. So from now on, the rest of your workouts of building strength and muscle should always be to that point of difficulty. 2 or 3 repetitions, even no repetitions in the tank is fine. We have the same 5 exercises today because we always were building on what we were doing before. So we have goblet squats, reverse lunges, chest presses, a row, and a shoulder press for all major muscle groups. Hope you're noting. Once again, I'm pointing at the wall at the work that you were doing before, and you can build on whatever you've done before. So if you went for 10 repetitions and you still have a few left in the tank, you might be able to do 12 right now. I have nothing in the tank. Maybe you want to lower the reps but increase the weight, whatever works for you. Going to be using a combination of bands and dumbbells. Having said all that, guys, if you enjoy these workouts, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget also, workouts do come out every Monday and every Thursday, so you can treat this like a workout in the gym. Every Monday and every Thursday, pretty much guarantee you that I'll be here with you. Anyway, let's get started. We're starting off with 3 sets of goblet squats. A little more difficult this time around. So I'm gonna grab a band and a dumbbell. I keep this as simple as possible. The band's simply going to go around my neck. If I can get it there. There we go. I could probably just do a goblet squat just with that. But I'm gonna grab my trusty dumbbell and we are going to get going. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. Down, up. Nice and slow and controlled reps. And up. Down, up. Down, up. Down. Keep it up. Keep going. Nice effort today. That's what I need to see out of you. Notice I'm not counting, it doesn't matter. We're just going to the point of near failure. I got about 3 more in me. 1, 2, 3, and down, and bend goes down. Now we rest. Whew. So that was set number 1. And hey, if you're watching this, you go, oh my God, that guy looked like he could do 10 more. I could have maybe done a few more. Got up this morning, a little tight lower back. So I'm taking a little bit easy on some of these exercises, easier than I normally would. You, however, no taking it easy today. This is it. Like I said, this is how you're gonna build the strength that you were looking for and that muscle if you were looking for that. Both kind of combined. If you're just starting out, you don't have to differentiate between the two too much, because any muscle you will put on will get you stronger. You don't have to be very specific. Even though this is a very strength, like I said, strength-based playlist, because we are still building strength as a beginner doing these exercises. All right, set number 1 done. Let me awkwardly get into position and get ready for set number 2. This is gonna leave a mark on my neck today. That's okay. Good healthy mark. You guys ready to go for set number 2? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2. Keep on going.
Please do not get in my way. You cannot drop in my lane. Tires is burning the pain. You don't have nothing to say. This is how legends are made. I know I got what it takes.
3 more.
I'm not popping the brakes.
1.
I'm not popping the brakes. I'm too competitive. I like the narrative.
2. 1 more.
Who you comparing with? That isn't fed.
And 3.
Me.
And bend and weight down. 2 sets down. 1 set to go. I'm feeling pretty good. These are getting a little loosened up. Back is, like I said, twitchy, but it'll be all right. Nothing a little Advil will not solve later on. Whew. So we're starting off leg heavy. Goblet squats and reverse lunges. We'll see how the reverse lunges go for me today with my back, and then we'll just move on. Like I said, follow me, listen to me, but you kind of do your own thing. You know you by now. If you've been here for the past 3 weeks and you actually follow through with the same exercises, build on the exercises. Find the ones you like, find the ones that work for you, and just keep on building on those. Don't just quit after 2 or 3 days of doing it. You did this for 1 month, I suggest keep on going with the same exercises if you're enjoying them for another month. It'll give you 8 weeks of doing the same repetitions and building on what you've done. After 8 weeks, take a week off, take a week, it's easy. Your body will tell you when you need to slow down. Just because you're a little fatigued, however, doesn't mean you just call it and slow down. All right, let's get ready for set number 3. Awkwardly back into the position. Here we are. Grab your dumbbell, grab my dumbbell, whatever you're using. Just using a band, perfectly fine. Just using a dumbbell, also fine. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1. Keep going. Nice and slow. Notice because I don't have too much resistance on, I slow my repetitions down. That's how I overload my exercise. Keep it up. Three more. 1, 2, 1 more, and 3, and I'm calling it right there. All right, no more bent overhead awkwardness. Put that guy down. We're gonna move on to reverse lunges. Hope you guys can hear me okay. This microphone is kind of loose today, but I think I'm coming through. It's still on. Reverse lunges, same thing. I think last time I did it with a band only. See how my knees are doing today. I'm gonna pick up the 30s and go at least the first set, kind of try it out. Reverse lunge, see how deep I can go, and then try to go deeper on the second and third set. Having said that, grab your dumbbells. If you're using dumbbells, if you're just doing with body weight, perfectly fine. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, nice and slow. Step back, give me a dip, and back. Step back with the other side. Dip, and back. All 30s are plenty for me. Back, balance, and go. Back, and go. No rush. Heavy enough for me. We'll do 1 more on each side. And put the weights down. I might be able to squeeze out maybe 1 more on each side. But you know what? Being very cautious, like I said, tweak that lower back. I want to keep on repeating it over and over, use as an excuse for today. So I don't want to get injured. But you do what you need to do. Don't get injured, but push it. Don't forget. It's going to be key to building strength. You have to push what you're doing. Yes, as a beginner, you don't have to push too hard because you might be starting from nothing, right? So, you know what? If you're just starting jogging and you only ran for 5 minutes, in the last 5 years, you haven't ran 0 minutes. 5 minutes is a big accomplishment. Same thing with this. If you haven't done anything in a while, if you're just doing lunges or body weight, that's a big accomplishment. You build on that. So wherever you're at, you just keep on building on it. And just take your time, be consistent, and the results will come. All right, set number 2. Grab them dumbbells. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Step back and up. Back, up, back, and up. Easy, and up, down. Keep going. Down, and up. Keep it up. Down. Up. Keep pushing. And up. Up. Down. Last one for me, and up. 2 sets down. 1 set to go. I'm starting to feel better. I'm getting warmed up. As I've gotten older, the warm-up is much, much longer for me personally than it used to be. 10 years ago, even 10 years ago, I was 44. I could kind of still jump right into it. These days, that doesn't work anymore. No jumping into it. If I jump into it, I don't jump out of it. Let's put it that way. So yeah, warming up is much more important. Also cooling down. So generally after I film these workouts, the tripod for this camera is on a treadmill. After I film these workouts, I kind of hop on a treadmill and I walk for 5 minutes just to let everything kind of settle down. Okay, I'm tired. Let's get going. Just because we're tired doesn't mean we stop. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Last set. Let's go. 1 and up. 2 and up. 3 up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Notice my pace. I'm not rushing through this. It's not a hit workout. Got 1 more on each side. Last 1. And up. I'm gonna put these weights down here. And get ready for the next exercise, which is going to be a chest press. After Paul catches his breath. All right. Chest press is coming up. We've done these before. We've done all these exercises before. Obviously, as we are building on what we were doing. So, chest presses. Try with the purple band first. Purple, and for me, will be a set of 30-pound dumbbells. Once again, squeeze out as many repetitions as we can, basically. Close to failure. Get down on the ground. Figure out how we're gonna grab these and not make complete fools of ourselves. And stay safe. I always like to give the band a little twist. Put it behind me. Grab the weights. Lay back down and start pressing very, very soon. Are you guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1. Press. 1. 2. Keep going. 1 more. And that's it. Whew. Yep, stay in purple. Thought I was gonna be able to do green. Stay in purple. All right, stay right here. Relax for a few seconds. That was much more presentation of kind of effort I want to put into these. Better than the lunges, like I said. That lower back, once again, here's the excuse. It's hurting a little bit. It doesn't hurt on this, obviously, as I'm laying down. So the nice thing about using dumbbells and combining them with the band is with a dumbbell, at least you get resistance from the very, very beginning of the movement, right? With the band, you really don't, because it's not really stretched out. It's a little stretched because you already put a little stretch on it as you put it behind your back, but not really all that much. Combining the two, however, is ideal for this movement because you get, in my case, 60 pounds of resistance right here versus 0 resistance. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Push. 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 Keep going. going. That's it. That left about 1.5 repetitions in the tank. Let's call it that. Sit up, relax, and chill. So yeah, chest and triceps on that one, that's what we're working. We're moving on to the row next, and then we'll work our back, obviously, and also our biceps. On a row, I might just go band only today. We'll see. Pick whatever works for you. There are no rules for any of this. To the body, resistance is resistance. It doesn't care if you're using a band. Yes, there's different strength curve, right? Like I said, this doesn't do anything right now until it's stretched. Try holding a dumbbell like that. Doesn't work. But either way, to the body, your resistance is resistance. It doesn't care if you're using a band. It doesn't care if you're using a dumbbell or a barbell, or you're lifting a sandbag, or you're doing your squat holding, I don't know, grocery bags full of canned goods. It doesn't matter. It's still resistance. Body doesn't know. Only you do. All it knows is lifting something heavy, and it's getting those muscles working in order to accomplish the task. Speaking of accomplishing a task, let's finish off this chest with a maximum repetition effort. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Up, down, up, and up, up, and up, and up, and lock it up. Nice and slow. Last one. Up, down, and down. Put the weights down. Get up. I don't know why I'm announcing everything I'm doing, but it's kind of what's going on today. Whew. Also, if you're new here and still following with me, I film my workouts all in one take. If you can't tell, there's not much editing going on. I am actually working out with you guys right here. It's very, very rare there's multiple takes. The only time there's ever multiple takes is when my camera runs out of space on the card, and then I have to start over. Otherwise, it's all one take. All right, we're moving on to rows. With the rows today, I'm being careful once again because of the little lower back weak. I should have taken some motion beforehand, but I will take some motion afterwards. Loosen it up a little bit. So the rows, I'm gonna brace the core. We're doing both hands at the same time. Brace the core nicely. Breathe in into the diaphragm. So when you breathe in, your chest should not go up. You should feel it right here. And then bend over a little bit, and then squeeze that core. And just when you lean back, don't do this, but rather try to do this. So try to pinch at the shoulder, not so much at the bicep. All right? Having said that, I'm going to try with a purple band. See what we got going on here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. How's the look? 3, 4, 5. Push it. Come on. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Let's go. One more. And that's it. Whew. So very much like with the chest press, with the bend, not much resistance when we're right here, right? We're just kind of holding on to it. So you actually don't get resistance to about like 3 or 4 inches of the movement. Thus, we'll make this a little more difficult. We gotta add our 30s to it. Add our 30s to the bend and see how that goes. Same row, same concept, a little more weight. Now, when my arms are hanging down, I will have the resistance of the 60 pounds put together, and this exercise should be much, much, much more difficult and fun and effective. All right? Step on your bends, whatever you're using, weights or no weights, doesn't matter to me. go. 1, oh yeah. 2. That's it. That's the 5 reps I was looking for. That's the effort I was looking for. Yes, it was short, but yes, it felt good. Push it. Don't be afraid to do it. This is our 4th week. Body's used to all these exercises by now and knows what to expect. We just try to recruit more and more muscle to help you lift that weight. This is the way you want to work out from now on. Continue this for the next 4 weeks. Then you can take a little time off, switch it up if you like. Otherwise, let's get down for this final set of rows. Let's knock this baby out. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1.
Loading, track with the lyrics like I'm bowling.
1 more.
Pushing on, keep rolling.
And that's it. Oh yeah. So without the 30s, I was doing what, 12 repetitions? With the 30s, that went down to a 6. We call it a 6. Let's call it a 6, right? 6, right? Yeah, 5, 6. Well, I don't even remember. Dimensions turn set in at 54. I just did these 3 seconds ago. Well, like in the previous workouts, we have props today. We have our chair. For our shoulder presses, obviously you don't have to use a chair if you have a bench. Please use a bench. Do them standing up. However, due to the ceiling limitations in here, Paul's gonna sit down and give the purple band a shot. 3 sets of shoulder presses, purple band. It's not gonna be easy, I know that. I'm still out of breath, so take a few more seconds of a breather, and then we move on. All right. Sit back. You do not have to be completely 90 degrees upright. Sit back a little bit. Most of us do not have the shoulder mobility to sit upright and then raise our arms completely over our heads. I know I don't. If you do, more power to you. I don't, so if you have a bench and it goes up to 90, but if it goes up to 85, down to 85 I should say, take the notch down and do it at 85. Your body will appreciate it. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, shoulder presses. Basically a front press for me. Sitting back, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. That's good strength. That's what I like to see. Could I have done 1 more? Maybe. 1 or 2 repetitions of failure. That's all we're looking for. I tried lifting this up along with this heavy band with the dumbbells. Didn't really work all that well. I would have to really lay off and maybe use the red band, which is looking for a little resistance. But then there wouldn't be enough resistance. So my compromise was to just do the purple band. And my shoulders seem to lift it up okay. Then when I have to lock it out in my tricep, that's why I start struggling. That's okay. If it's not locked out completely, we're working on the shoulders. Yes, do try to lock it out. Try to get the fullest range of motion that you possibly can. Maybe I could use the black band and the red band combined. Might be a little less than this, but it is what it is. Purple it is. Set number 2 coming up. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1 more. All right, 7, nice. As we've talked before, with the band, least amount of resistance when it starts. At least it's got a little bit of a stretch on it, at least when I'm sitting down. I couldn't stretch, if I was standing up, I could not stretch this band all the way. So that's why I found a happy medium and I found the chair. and it gives me good enough of a stretch. And obviously when I get to the top, the band is mostly stretched. It's the most difficult at your weakest point. Good or bad, right? Sometimes you can't lock out, but then you know what? You keep on working that and you're gonna be able to lock this purple band out. If you are using these bands, guys, let me know. Were you able to do this with the purple band? Maybe the green band if you're super strong. And lock your arms out. Obviously, I can't. All right, one set of the workout. Let's make it a good one. Maximum effort. You guys ready to go? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Keep it up. Keep going. I got one more. And that's it. Well, that does it. I didn't even count. I should have so I can write them down. I didn't count. All I know, I didn't have much left. I think it was 7 or 8 repetitions. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today for our strength training home workout. This is Fit After 50. This is our basement. My name is Paul. And as always, I take you through every workout on Mondays and Thursdays for almost 6 years now. And October 31st is gonna be 6 years. Once again, thanks for joining me today. We have one more workout coming up in this series. Make sure you come back. It's gonna be the other set of exercises. And once again, we are gonna push it to the max. Thanks for joining me one final time, and I'll see you guys during next workout.